everyone, and happy Monday. Welcome to another virtual preschool science series. This month for preschool science, we are going to be focusing on STEM projects, or science, technology, engineering, and math projects that are based on fun and popular stories. So today we are going to be learning about apples and reading a really fun book on apples by Dr. Seuss and doing a fun interactive experiment as well as a fun craft. So stay tuned. So the book that I will be reading today is called 10 Apples Up on Top, and it is by Dr. Seuss. Here we go. 10 apples up on top. 1 apple up on top. 2 apples up on top. Look, you, I can do it too. Look, see, I can do 3. 3, 3, I see, I see. So the dog has 2 apples and the lion has 3. You can do 3, but I can do more. You have 3, but I have 4. Look, see now, I can hop with 4 apples up on top, even with a jump rope. And I can hop up a tree with 4 apples up on me. Look here, you two. See here, you two. I can get 5 on top. Can you? Oh, the tiger has 5 apples now. I am so good, I will not stop. 5, now 6, now 7 on top. 7 apples up on top. I am so good, they will not drop. 5, 6, 7, fun, fun, fun. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We don't walk on power lines, that's really unsafe. But see, we are as good as you. Look, now we have 7 too. Now everybody has 7. And now, see here, 8. 8 on top. 8 apples up, not 1 will drop. 8, 8, and we can skate. Look now, we can skate with 8. But I can do 9 and hop and drink. You cannot do this, I think. We can do it too. See here, we are as good as you. We are all very good, I think. With 9, we all can hop and drink. Nine is very good, but then, come on, and we can make it 10. Ooh, 10 apples up on top. Look, 10 apples up on top. We are not going to let them drop. Let's do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 apples indeed are on top of their heads. Look out, I see a mop. Uh-oh. I will make the apples fall. Get out, you, one and all. The bear does not like them in his house. Come down this hall. We must not let our apples fall. Out of our way. We cannot stop. We cannot let our apples drop. This is not good. What will we do? They want to get our apples too. They will get them if we let them. Come, we cannot let them get them. All right, so this experiment can get a little messy, so I would recommend doing it on a surface that you can clean up easily or a tray. So the materials that we'll be needing to use today, I cut out opened 2 apples and found all these apple seeds. So put your apple seeds aside, get a clear cup or jar. We'll need 1 cup of vinegar and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So our first step, we're gonna go ahead and take all these apple seeds and put them in our cup. And let's go ahead and count our apple seeds too. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have 10 apple seeds, just like the book had 10 apples. So I'm going to move this. We have our apple seeds in the bottom of our cup. Next, we are going to pour our cup of vinegar into the same cup as our apple seeds. So, what do you think will happen if we pour in just the vinegar? Pause this video, make your hypothesis, and then we'll continue. All right, once your hypothesis is formed, let's go ahead and pour that 1 cup of vinegar into the same cup as all of our apple seeds. Should look something like that. So we see some bubbles from the top of the vinegar. Was your hypothesis correct? Okay, so for our final step of this experiment, we're gonna put the teaspoon of baking soda into this cup as well. Pause this video, make your hypothesis about what you think will happen, and then continue. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this baking soda in, and we're gonna watch very closely to see what happens. Whoa! So I see a lot of bubbles. Much more bubbles than we saw with just the vinegar. Okay, now I want us to look when we are able to see them through all the bubbles. I want us to look at the apple seeds and see what the apple seeds are doing. I see them starting to fall, and then I see them starting to rise again. It would almost look as if they're dancing. This experiment is sometimes called the dancing apple seed experiment. So how this works, when you mix an acid like vinegar and a base like baking soda together, they form carbon dioxide bubbles, which are these bubbles right here. And the apple seeds are so light, they don't weigh very much, that they can float on the carbon dioxide bubbles. But when the carbon dioxide bubble that they're floating on pops, they sink. Until they reach the bottom, they just catch another carbon dioxide bubble and float right back up to the top. Oh, catch a new bubble. Oh, there he goes. So I'm gonna let us watch this for just a minute longer so you can see the effect of the dancing apple seeds, and then I'll go over our craft for the day. A lot of them are still floating. Oh, there goes one. Was your hypothesis correct about what the baking soda and the vinegar did to react with each other? All right, there you have it. There's our science experiment. I hope you enjoyed. All right, everyone, so for our craft, it's pretty simple. All you'll be needing is some paper. If you have colored paper that's red and green, great. If not, you could color your own with markers or crayons or colored pencils, some scissors, and a glue stick. So, because apples can be red, like a Fuji apple is more red, or they could be green, like a Granny Smith, I thought it would be fun for us to make a red and a green apple. If you've tasted red and green apples, it's maybe a good time to talk about the different tastes between a Granny Smith and a Fuji, or a Granny Smith and a Red Delicious. So, what I did, I found a lot of paper that was all red, and I cut it into small squares, and then I just pasted it over each other to make kind of a collage. And I did one green piece up here for the leaf of the apple, or right by the stem. And I did the same thing for the green apple. So I found a bunch of green paper that I had at the Science Center. If you don't have green craft paper lying around, you can use white paper and color it with different shades of green using crayons or markers or colored pencils, whatever you have available to you, and then just paste them together. And then you can, if you haven't tasted different colors of apples, now would be a really great time to do a taste test and talk about how they taste similar or different. All right, everyone, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed another virtual science station, preschool science, experiment. And we'll see you next week. All right, bye.